What's up, guys? I'm Jones.
And I'm Man. And we're Jones and Mann. And tonight we are jonesing on Bradshaw's Whiskey. Oh, yeah. All right. So, Jones, I got the phone call or DM about trying Terry Bradshaw. Or they just call Bradshaw, but Terry Bradshaw. And we played around. Like, even I know who Terry Bradshaw is. You know what I'm saying? Terry Bradshaw did a lot of commercials.
He's done a lot of commercials over the years.
You know, he is a big personality.
Yeah.
I guess, and I'm sure you will provide us both off the field and on the field kind of deal.
Yeah. He's a great guy.
So, I don't know the price on this bottle, but I think it's about $35-$40, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Right in that range. I think I've seen it from between 40 and 60.
Okay, well, 40 and 60 then, my bad. Yeah. It is 51.9%, and this is a 750 milliliter, and it is listed as Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Booyah. Batch number 2. You want to give us a little history on it while I go ahead and do a little man versus bottle?
Yeah. Do you know how many Super Bowls Terry Bradshaw won?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 74, 75, 78, and 79.
I figured I'd help you out a little bit there.
I saw it on the bottle. I thought that was cool. 4-time Super Bowl champion, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's what makes him one of the NFL greats. And, you know, even with his personality, he's very kind of laid back and funny. So you can only imagine being in that huddle with him, you know, and the antics that you're going to get from somebody with a high energy personality.
So do you think he was cracking jokes in the huddle, or was he just like, because you don't get 4 turns. Probably more turns in the Super Bowl, but 4 wins in the Super Bowl without being about your business.
Oh yeah, he was about that business. But I'm sure, you know, he knew exactly when to make somebody laugh, or even if he may have thrown 3 interceptions in the game, he kind of blew it off like, "Hey, I'm still the greatest.
Yeah.
I just need you to make sure you catch the ball this time."
Right.
You know, maybe tap the lineman on his hip and say, "Hey, man, you know that block you just missed?" You know, something like that.
We'll play around,
I'm sure he had a great banter and made it fun for the guys to play with.
Okay.
Yeah, those Steelers teams were great.
What about, did you see anything about the whiskey?
I did not find a lot about the mash bills. I do know it is, you know, distilled in Kentucky. And it's, like I said, 103 proof. So
yeah,
I'm really excited because I did see on their website where he visited the distillery.
Okay.
So hopefully this isn't just a bottle that he picked and was like, "Oh yeah, this is just a bottle that you have on your shelf."
Yeah.
This is something that truly shows his personality.
Yeah. So this should be a championship Hall of Fame bottle.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool aspects. It's got all 4 the 4 Super Bowls listed on it. It says on the bottle it is 2 years aged in new white oak.
Okay.
But we're gonna it's got a nice little smell too. We're gonna do house rules. We're gonna pour us a couple neat pours, and then we're gonna pour it on the rocks. Funny story, I just got back from Bourbon Trail, and on the Bourbon Trail, one of the guys, I'm not gonna say what distillery it is, but he said that bourbon could be aged in used oak and still be called bourbon for the first time. And I was like, I don't know about that. I think it has to be I don't think it matters if it's white oak or American oak. I think the oak doesn't matter, but I think it has to be new oak the first time, and then finished. It could be finished in something else. But I thought that was interesting. So if you got anything, my Bourbonites, you got anything you want to add, go ahead and list it at the bottom. It is really fragrant. I mean, it is dancing out of the glass. I got a lot of corn.
Mm-hmm. A little vanilla.
A little vanilla in there, a lot of corn. Unless you get deep in there, I don't get any heat. But then I got heat right down there. That was bad heat. Let's spin around a little bit.
has nice legs on it. Like for 103, it's like I just don't get the heat in the nose.
Yeah, yeah. You ready to?
Yeah, let's clink 'em and drink 'em.
Clink 'em and drink 'em. Let's give it a taste. Okay. Some heat there. I'm gonna put it on the rocks.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest putting it on the rocks. It is a little heat there, but it's not it's not overpowering like some of the others we've had.
Yeah. Drink's a little hotter than 103 to me. Or maybe it's the 103s I am accustomed to, the ones that I go back. I'm saying 100s. But 103 is a little bit of a difference. Maybe that is 3 degrees difference of heat. Y'all see them clear ice balls right there? You click the link in the bio. Your boys at Amazon affiliate. Go ahead and order you some directional ice cubes. I'm not turned off by this.
No, I honestly enjoy that.
Yeah, I was came into this thinking, oh man, it's gonna be bad because I kind of saw some bad reviews about it, but I don't mind this at all.
Well, you know the thing that I always say about celebrity endorsed bottles or brands is typically you're just getting something that they just signed their name to.
Yeah, check.
Yeah.
It's all about check, pretty much. Not a lot of investment in the actual product itself.
Right.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. I kind of dig this.
Yeah, I really like the neat shot. You want to go ahead and try it on the rocks?
Well, let's try it on the rocks. This is my wheelhouse right here, so let's try it on the rocks. Okay.
You know, as we drink it on the rocks, you know, I was looking at the website earlier, and I saw where they had the different recipes for drinks.
Yeah. They had a very complicated drink called the Bradshaw.
Yeah, the Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah, I think that's what we drinking.
Yeah, we're actually drinking the Bradshaw now. You know, and I made the mistake of going through like the Manhattans and the Old Fashions, and then I saw the Terry Bradshaw. I was like, this has to be super interesting.
Yeah.
And it just details basically pointed out on the rock.
Glass, ice, bourbon.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it. So this is actually the Bradshaw right here.
Yes. We're enjoying the Bradshaw.
Now, it tapers that heat down a lot. But it is a lot of flavor still in there, considering that it's on the rocks.
Yeah.
What do you think about the flavor?
Very rarely do I say that I enjoy stuff that I've, basically put on the rocks or watered down. But that somehow kicked up the notes in it.
Yeah, it did. At first, I thought it was a lot of wood. There's a lot of oak that comes alive.
I get on the nose. I got a lot of vanilla. Then when I took the first sip, I was like, okay, I get some vanilla, a little bit of baking spice, but a lot of wood.
Yeah,
like a lot of wood.
Lot of wood.
But it's not a smoky wood.
Yeah, not like a scotch or anything like that.
Yeah.
You can tell it tastes like new oak. I actually don't mind this though. I almost get a hint of cherry in there too.
It's some type of sweetness to it.
Yeah. But I don't know.
I think I like the balance of it on the rocks.
Yeah.
But because it makes it easier to get to those other notes.
Yeah, that might be true. I usually associate a lot of oak with youth. You know what I mean? Or a really long age. I feel like there's a point where when the whiskey sits in the barrel, initially over that first couple years, all it's getting is wood out of that. And then after it sits for a while and it ages a little bit longer, it starts to get some caramels and some vanillas and cherry, all of the other flavors out of the wood. But then I also feel like at a certain point, after too long, it kind of turns and you really start to get a lot of wood again. I'm actually, at the price point, I think I saw this for $45 in Nashville. I think that's a great pour for $45.
I agree. I think it's an excellent pour for 45. Even if you get to 60 or $70, I think this is still a balance of aging and flavors.
Yeah. I want to let it sit some more because the only thing I keep trying to pinpoint flavors in there, and it's really just, on this for me it's kicked up a notch. So I don't really pull a lot, but let me see.
On the neat pour, I get a lot of vanilla. It's heavy for me. It's heavy vanilla.
Okay.
And not a lot of wood or anything else.
Yeah.
But like you said, when you chill it, that's when those flavors kick out. I guess because the proofage kind of kicks in.
Yeah.
Before I can get anything else, but when you put it on the rocks,
it brightens up.
It opens up, and it's like, okay, yeah, this is what I would enjoy this. Yeah.
Dang, Bradshaw got a winner. Now I don't understand what people have said. Now I will say I don't find this being super complex.
No, it's not.
It's not super complex.
Not overly complex.
It's not overly complex. So maybe that could be what people don't like about it. But I enjoyed it.
Yeah, but at the price range.
Yeah.
How many bourbons?
Well, see, here's the thing. A lot of people, this bourbon craze is crazy. So now I feel like everyone feels like they're an expert at drinking bourbon and whiskey. I'm not an expert. I'll be the first person to admit that. I drink for what I enjoy, and then I look at price point, things of that sort to kind of either validate my decision or invalidate my decision. At the end of the day, if there was something I tried that was way overpriced, but I really, really loved it, for me, I put the value in that place. But I just think that there's so many whiskeys out there on the market, and everybody is planning to be an expert about it. I think sometimes things like this get lost in the sauce. Because I think this is at 103 proof at $45, because I feel like that's what it was in Nashville. I think this is solid, because you got good heat, good flavor profile here. On the rocks, it's still, so what that on the rocks pour tells me that if I was going to put this in a cocktail, it's still going to stand up to the cocktail and enhance it. I mean, I like it.
Yeah, it's just hard to understand. I try not to even make it my business to understand what other people judgments are.
Right.
I'll just say this is what I like and this is why I like it. And like you said, from the price point, I'm not looking for a bourbon that's gonna go out doing cartwheels and backflips. True. Basically, be Simone Biles of bourbon.
Right.
At this price range.
Shout out Simone.
Doing your thing, but when you get up to $80 and $100 bottle,
your expectation should be high.
It should be higher, and this outpaces some of the bourbons we've had at that price range.
For sure.
So
for sure.
Not an aficionado, but I think I do know a good bourbon when I taste one.
Yeah. Well, let's rate this thing. Let's rate the Bradshaw.
All right. So neat. I unfortunately will only give it like a 3.2.
Okay.
Because I love the proof, and the vanilla's okay, but that's the only thing I'm getting.
Yeah.
On the neat pour.
Yeah. Okay.
On the rocks, this is a solid 4.5.
Ooh.
Solid, almost 5.
Solid 4.5.
Hey, I'm ready to pour a third cup of this right now on top of some ice.
Yeah.
Break out, a nice cigar and finish this with the night. Yeah.
See, now the wood that you get on the rocks is gonna shine through. Yeah. I can see it. Yeah. So I say 3.5 because I do enjoy it. I think it's a little bit above a 3 for me. And I'm not going to do 3.2. I'm going to say 3.5. And then on the rocks, I'm with you, but I say a 4. A 4 on that side. Only because I like a little complexity to it. You know, I want a little more cherry stand out. But what I will say is, as Bradshaw continues to make expressions, as this continues to age, I think it's going to be a real contender for some top shelf products.
There's a couple bottles on the allocated list. I think this will
outshine for sure.
Yeah, this will definitely outshine.
Yeah. I'm just looking to see, like, I wonder. So I got tons of questions, but yeah, I like this. I do.
Yeah,
I do for sure. So there you have it, folks. Bradshaw is definitely a win in our books. Thanks to the teams over at Bradshaw for sending us the bottle. And that we enjoyed it. So we didn't have to say bad news. This is actually good.
We did not have to trash talk.
Yeah, we didn't have to trash talk. But I came into it kind of thinking that we might have to, though, because I read some other stuff about it. But
that was
don't listen to those. Yeah. This is definitely one you should try, for sure. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and the TikTok at Jones and Mann. Grab you something special from CWSpirits.com, CWSpirits / Jones and Mann. This has been another episode of Jones and Mann. Clink 'em and drink 'em.